Welcome back, you beautiful badasses. This is Jake Cruz with Four Corners Fire and Safety coming at you with another video. All right, so today we're going to be talking about the halfway point of the season. We're here, we've made it. Um, so we're going to go over some statistics. We've been collecting some data, like man hours and incidents and stuff like that. Um, we're going to talk about what's coming up in the future. Just some key highlight events that we've got going on, and some key highlight races that are coming, and then finally we'll follow that up with a safety brief, sort of about hot weather. So as always, please give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube, Spotify. We're on Spotify now, so if videos aren't your thing and you just want to listen to me go on about random things, then check that out. But all of that will be, of course, on at the bottom of the video here. And then also just want to say that this video is brought to you by the 1867 Collective, and we'll talk about them more coming up. So we'll get right into it. Halfway point. Boy, it's been kind of a relative busy and eventful year. So I'm just gonna get right into it here. Out at Eagle, because that's the only place that we've been thus far. We've had 23 reds, 23 incidences that we've had to go and respond to. And actually, was quite surprised when I went back and kind of looked at the numbers. Hobby stocks have been the main reason for reds, and for us to go and kind of check them out, make sure they're okay. And then of course sprint cars are they're actually a close second. But so hobby stocks and sprint cars are two main culprits of reds this year. Track it's been dry, guys. This last week it was really dry. I mean, Roger even came out before the sprint cars came on the track and reworked it. It's been dry, so the track's been dry, slicking out, which is great for drivers because they get speed. But as far as reds, there's not a lot of grip in the track. So that's when the track's heavy and we see a lot more horsepower being put to the wheels, that's kind of when we see more reds. So it's good for the drivers because they're not tearing their stuff up. So that's definitely a positive. Looked like this morning, it's Thursday, so this morning looked like, we got rain here in Osceola, so Eagle got, it looked like a pretty decent thunderstorm that rolled through, and we're supposed to get more in this area, this part of the state, tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. So, unfortunately, racing is kind of in jeopardy, but we need the moisture for sure. So, moving on. We have anywhere between 10 and 12 members that come out and help out at the track and other events that we have going on with Four Corners. And having said that, we've as a collective group, we've put in 757 hours, volunteering and doing training, going to meetings, just bettering ourselves in this industry. I think last year, I estimated because we didn't come incorporated until after the year, but last year we were for the full year we were at 1,000. So I mean halfway, and we're already at 757. We're gonna very possibly. Well, no, not very possibly. We are going to blow that number completely out of the water. So that's that's a proud moment for us as a corporation that we've got guys that are putting in the time. We're getting some good trainings in and getting new guys and even ourselves, the guys that have been there for a while. Um, we're getting there. We're constantly trying to become better. Uh, so some highlights of the first half. I mean, I couldn't do this without putting the high limit series first. I mean that probably for the first half of the year, that's probably the biggest highlight. Getting to meet Kyle Larson, getting to meet Rico, some of those big name stars in the sprint car world. So that was a big highlight for us to be able to serve those guys and work with MedStar. Um, the topless races that we had at the beginning of the year, that was pretty fun. It was cold, but it was pretty unique to see the A mods and B mods without their roofs. And then I'm a big fan personally of the late models, so it's getting to see those at the track and without their roofs as well. That was just a cool event. I thought that was really neat that Roger was able to put that on. Um, our training, um, our training is picking up as far as going and helping other tracks. We've had, we've had two or three um, events so far this year. Um, they've all been received very well. We've all walked away having learned something new. And then, of course, being incorporated, what that's allowed us to do. We're getting more traction. People are recognizing us for what we are, and that is, a top-notch safety crew. We're definitely going in the right direction. So upcoming, we'll finish this off with what's coming up. I mean, the big one, the event that everyone looks forward to out at Eagle is the Race Saver Nationals. That's coming up end of August, beginning of September. It's usually over Labor Day weekend. Oh no, it's actually always on Labor Day weekend. Then after that, we've got the Melbourne Bank Super Late Model Series and the 360 Sprint Car Series coming in. And then we are going down to Beatrice for their big sprint car show. Don't have a lot of information on that. We just know that they're going to have a pretty big sprint car show. We are confirmed and for sure going to the Lancaster County Fair. We'll be at the Super Fair the first Thursday and Friday. It's the Demo Derby Figure Eight. I don't know what days or what. I don't have that in front of me, but that's pretty exciting that we're gonna go do something else outside of Eagle. And then of course this weekend, it's a big weekend for us. First off, it's our 50-50. So if you want to come out and support us, all of our money that we get for our 50-50 goes right directly into that scholarship fund that we have. It's a great fundraiser for us to be able to, give to a prospective EMS or nursing student. If you want to come out and support us in that way, that'd be great. Otherwise, it's Eagle Raceway. It's going to be another good weekend of racing, and then of course, the big fireworks display after the fact. It's probably one of the better ones in the area. The only one that I can think of is the red, white, and kaboom in Columbus. That one's pretty cool too. So, anyways. I had mentioned the 18 67 Collective is our sponsor for this video, and just want to talk about them. If you're looking for a home, or you're looking to sell, the 18 Collective has experienced agents, and they're ready to help. They have a client focused process, and they can help you get your property listed in a timeline that is most convenient to you. Call Tammy Kruger. She is a local Cass County expert. You can call her at 402-883-7447. Again, that is 402-883-7447. Or check out the 1867 Collective's website at www.the1867collective.com. Want to give them a big shout out and thank them for being a sponsor of us this year. All right, so safety topic. It's getting hot. It's taken a while, but it's starting to get hot. It always does. We live in Nebraska. So I just want to talk about, some heat related safety tips. This goes for the fans. This goes for, fellow safety crews, anybody that, is working a track. Anybody that does this kind of thing, whether they're watching it or working it, this is for you. So the first thing is, temps are starting to climb. You need to start drinking more water. Roger's not going to like me saying this, but lay off the pop and lay off the beer. That's the best thing I can say. If you're going to drink a beer, make sure you drink a bottle of water for every beer you drink one bottle of water. That'll just kind of help keep you hydrated. But again, just drink plenty of water. Gatorade's fine. Put those electrolytes back in you. Just lay off the pop and the beer. Wear loose fitting clothing. That's, gym shorts are great. Cargo pants are great for men. Women, sundresses, and actually the yoga pants and stuff like that has a wicking technology in it. So those are actually, they're not loose fitting, but they pull moisture away from your body. And so even for anybody wearing wicking clothing, wicking technology, having that on you is, I'll tell you what, we as a safety crew, our uniform shirts that we wear every Saturday, they're a wicking shirt. And I have noticed a huge difference after putting on our safety gear. I'm hot for about 10-20 minutes, and then after that, my body starts to cool off and I'm not terribly hot. And I think a big part of that is that moisture is being pulled away from my body, which that helps cool you off. So, wear loose fitting clothing, wear that wicking technology type stuff, and wear lighter colored shirts, lighter colored just clothing in general. Black shirts are not good in the hot, in the heat. Cotton is not the greatest either. Is that, if that, as far as that's concerned. Wear sunglasses, they say a wide brim hat, but any kind of hat will do. Just protect your face, keep the sun out of your face. Sunscreen. Skin cancer is real, guys, and getting sunburnt will cause that. They recommend at least SPF 15. Honestly, I've talked to, doctors and other medical professionals. There's really no benefit of going any higher than 15. Once you get higher than, I've been told it's all the same, whether it's 30 or 50, 15 is sufficient. And then kind of the last thing about heat safety, warm weather safety, is knowing the signs of heat exhaustion versus heat stroke. And these are heat exhaustion can lead to heat stroke. These are very serious conditions. I've never personally experienced heat stroke, but I have personally experienced heat exhaustion, and it's not fun. So heat exhaustion, you or someone else is going to feel faint or dizzy. They're going to have pale, cool, and clammy skin. So when you touch them, they're going to feel sweaty and they're going to feel cool. They will feel nauseous or they may be vomiting. They will have a rapid, weak pulse. They may start to cramp up. Their muscles may start to cramp. Um, so if you or you know someone that is experiencing those kind of symptoms, you need to get into a cooler environment. You need to start drinking water, especially uh, if they're fully conscious. If they're not fully conscious, if they're kind of coming in and out of it, don't give them water. And just not really applicable for the track, but they say to take a cool shower. So I guess if you're at home mowing your yard and you start to feel these things, go inside, drink water, and if you're still not feeling better, take a cool shower. Um, Now, heat stroke is a lot different. So heat stroke, you or someone else may experience a throbbing headache. You won't be sweating. Body temp will be above 103 degrees, and that's not good. Their skin will be cool or not cool. Their skin will be hot, red, and dry. You basically you mean your body's starting to shut down. Uh, Same with exhaustion, nausea, vomiting may be apparent. Rapid, strong pulse, and may lose consciousness. If you or anybody else that have these kind of symptoms, um, if you're out of the track, you need to get with one of the officials and, um, you know, get Nine Line over to you so they can get you, uh, fixed up. If you're at home and you feel these symptoms, you need to have someone who is competent and is able, a loved one, take you to the hospital or call 911. Again, move to a cooler place, cool down with like cool cloth, um, and do not give that person or yourself, do not drink water, um, because of the lack of consciousness. You don't want to be ingesting anything. So all right, well, that's it. That's the episode. Hope you guys like it. Again, follow us on all our socials. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. Thumbs up. You know what to do. I don't have to tell you. And check us out on Spotify if videos aren't your thing and you just want to listen. So with that, I will see you on the next one.